Yo! What's going on, guys? It's your dude Wing Advance here, and we need to talk. So the other day, something popped into my head, and it was a memory. A memory of a little while ago. I was watching MTV and fell asleep watching MTV. And when I woke up really late at night, like 2, 3 in the morning, there was a show playing on MTV, and it was titled Date My Mom. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way that's real. And I did some Googling, and yeah, it is. It's real. It's definitely real. I love this show! So, the show follows a premise where one guy dates 3 moms and then dictates, based off of how the date went with the mom, if he wants to date their daughters, or which of the 3 daughters he wants to date. So, this is episode 2 of the show in general. So they really did, they kicked this off with a banger. Alright, let's jump right into this.
Hi, I'm Julie and I'm 58. I'm Tennille and I'm 20. Isn't my mom the hottest?
First off, that's a weird thing to say. That's just a little weird. Like, hi, my name's Tennille, I'm 20, and my mom is super hot. That is the first thing you said, was that your mom is super hot. Just saying, it's a little weird.
I'm single and Tennille is one of my 8 beautiful children. My daughter's not settling for just any guy, so he better be the full package or I'm taking a hike. This guy better not pass us up, because we got the 3 B's, beauty, brain, and body.
Like, I understand it's like, oh, they're trying to hype each other up, and that's one thing. But it's weird. It's a little weird. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the music in the background, which is the single most early 2000s MTV thing I can possibly think of.
Mom number 2, it's time to show this corn-fed boy what you got.
So that guy right there that you just saw, his name is Clint, and he is the guy dating the moms. So, every once in a while, they'll pan over to Clint to show what he is thinking during the date. And it's probably my favorite part of the show.
Okay, Mom, I want you to definitely check out his feet. Okay. If they got funky feet, they got a funky ass.
What? This girl right here is absolutely just so weird. This whole family is so weird!
Just tell him I love to go to the club and go dancing and shake my thing. Okay. I get up in the bar and dance and... You do what? I get up on the bar and dance.
Why haven't I ever heard this before?
Now listen, I am not one to insult weird laughter, because if you know me, I have a weird laugh.
Give him a little sample of the booty shake. Come on.
All right,
dance.
show me how. Put your hands on my hips.
Up and down. Up. There you go.
Oh, that's easy.
No! Stop that now! Oh my god, Tennille, stop it!
Hey, Mom, are you ready?
I'm ready. Now you just need to show me how to kiss him goodbye.
I'll just do one for good luck.
Okay.
Thanks, Bye, Mom.
Bye, honey.
Have fun.
Now listen, I don't think that Tennille needs to go on a date with Clint, because looks like she's got a date, which is her mom.
Okay.
Which, here's the thing, you might think, Liam, that's really weird, why would you say that? But hear me out. The show is called Date My Mom, and looks like Tennille is kinda already doing that.
Okay.
So, who's really the weird one here?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Julie.
Julie, I'm Clint. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Great to meet you. So where are we going today?
You and me are going for a hike.
Yes, I love it.
Do it.
Excited.
go.
Okay, let's go.
Hike. Normal date. One of the first normal things to happen in this show so far. They're going on a hike. Love it. That's great. Honestly, good job, Clint. You seem to be the only normal one here. So right now I am Team Clint.
Clint is as sweet as creme brulee.
I don't care if Julie's lips and boobs are real. I just hope her daughter has them.
Never mind then. Clint, you're super sweet. Love it. Love this show.
If Tennille looks like Mom, then she must be the bomb.
I mean, honestly, Clint, That was a pretty great thing to say.
Nighttime, where does she go out? What does she do?
She likes to go to the dance clubs,
Okay.
and she's been known to get on a table or two and shake her booty.
What do you mean by shake your booty? Okay. Work it. There we go.
Never done this before.
If you Google this, this show is scripted. That means that someone wrote that in.
Let me see. One thing she does that kind of annoys me is she picks at her face.
Does she get up close in the mirror and just
Yeah,
like
she
spends
does
an
that.
hour before she gets in the shower?
Yeah, exactly.
That's disgusting, but I love it because I do the exact same thing.
Clint says what we're all thinking. Clint is like, you know, man, that's pretty gross, but I do the same thing, so I'm not gonna judge her for it. Good on you, Clint. But also, Clint says what he's thinking, which is scary, because Clint says what he is thinking. So Clint also says things like, yeah, I don't know, I like her mom's boobs.
So she wouldn't mind like hanging out in my bathroom for an hour and like make designs on our mirror with our pus and goo.
You'd have to ask her about that.
Hey Clint, can you please ask her about that for me? And MTV, can you please film that for me?
Do you think Tennille's a good kisser?
She's been teaching me.
She teaches you how to kiss? What do you guys do? How do you practice?
So you think like your daughter's like a good kisser? I don't know. She teaches me how to kiss. And then Clint just goes, oh, she teaches you? Like that's not absolutely an insane thing to say. Like I said, I think Tennille is already doing the date my mom thing. Find your britches and hold on to them because it's about to get crazier.
Okay, give me your hand. It's like this.
That was horrible.
That was horrible?
That was horrible. I didn't
Oh.
feel anything. You guys practice on your hands?
Well, no.
Show me how you kiss.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I might need a second to calm down.
That was like a nose war. One more. Which way are you leaning? Left or right?
I'll go right.
Okay.
Don't slow it down! Don't put it in slow motion! I didn't need that! I didn't need that slowed down for the second time!
This stuff doesn't usually happen on hikes I go on by myself.
I love Clint to such a high degree, and I hate him so much.
How was your date? Oh, Tennille, it was so fun. We went hiking. You did? We did. His name is Clint. Cute. Somehow it came up about how you teach me how to kiss.
You see her daughter's reaction of just... That, I love. I love that because, yeah, exactly, Tennille.
We wanted to know how, and I showed him on his hand, but then he said I couldn't feel it, and so he wanted to. You kissed him? Just a little.
Mom,
Just a little.
are you kidding me?
No, I'm not, Tennille.
I can't believe you kissed him, Mom, but I think you gave him something to remember us by.
Yeah, I agree. I think it goes by post-traumatic stress disorder, but you know what? Let's move on to the second mom date, because I don't really want to hear anything else from them. I don't. I really don't. And I don't think that that is unfair of me to say.
Hi, I'm Diane, and I'm 48.
Hi, I'm April and I'm 22. All right, Mom, you ready to show them a good time?
Bet your cute little sweet ass I am.
Dang it. Looks like she's also dating her mom.
Even though I'm happily married doesn't mean I can't win this date for my daughter. This guy better like frogs the way she does.
If I kiss a frog, I want a prince, not a wart. This cute perky butt is gonna back this guy up.
This aired on not only national, but international television to 2.5 million people. And you are never gonna get more airtime on television, most likely. That is it. Everyone is gonna remember you from the line, this cute perky butt is gonna back this guy up. Which, what does that even mean? How do you back a guy up?
Mom number 3, I'm gonna work you hard today for a good cause. Me.
I love Clint. I know I've said that like, what, 3 times now? But it needs to be reiterated how well Clint contributes to how much I enjoy this show.
We should know exactly what to say, you know, because we have the ESP. See, exactly, tell them that.
I don't know how funny that is. I don't think that's funny at all, actually. I don't think there's any humor to that. I don't think there was a joke. I don't think there was an attempt at a joke. I don't think anything was misintentionally humorous. But you still laughed. And you know what? Good on you. Do what you want. Who am I to stop you from dating your mom?
Hey, Mom, ready to rock?
I am ready to rock.
All right, don't forget to tell him about the booty.
Please, please do not forget to tell him about my booty. Please. That was something she had to reiterate because she was scared that her mom might forget to mention that she has a perky butt that's gonna back this guy up. Oh!
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm Clint.
I'm Diane. What are we doing today?
Today we're gonna go help out Habitat for Humanity. We're gonna help build a home.
So awesome. Let's do it.
That's a weird first date. Like, it's not a bad first date, but it's definitely weird. All right, cool. Hi, I'm Diane. How are you? Hey, I'm Clint. So I was thinking we go, like, build houses. Yeah, okay. Because you can't say no if your first date is, hey, we're gonna go do charity work, because then you look like a douche. But also, I mean, I imagine that's probably not what you wanted to do.
Diane, what's your daughter's name?
My daughter's name is April.
April. Nice. How'd you come up with that?
Well, she was born in April, so that was pretty easy.
Oh, God. Imagine naming your kid after the month she was born. So her name's April, you said, right? Yeah. I'm Diane. So they drove all the way to where they're building the house. And then and only then did he ask, so what's your daughter's name? Which means they went on an entire car ride together where they didn't ask anything about the daughter.
You ready to do this?
I am so ready.
Welcome to Habitat for Humanity.
Hard hat.
All right.
What's up the hair? All right, how do I look?
Oh, you look awesome. How do I look?
Pretty hot.
Good
Like
stuff.
a real construction worker.
Really?
My hard hat is hot for you, Clint.
What? Listen, this whole thing of this weird sexual tension between Diane and Clint makes the show to a point of where I am just like, ew, grody, the whole time. And it's just like, why was that needed? What's that, Diane? You want to go into the back and film something? Yeah, okay, sure. So what'd you want to say, Diane? All right, you are set and action. I'm Diane and my hard hat is hot for you, Clint. Okay, cool. Yep, yeah, you're good, Diane. I need like a behind the scenes for Date My Mom because I love this show so much. I literally have spent a very large portion of the last week of quarantine watching this show.
Measure this out to 119 1/4, and then cut it up so we can start putting stuff up, all right?
Alrighty.
All right.
Are you ready to hold my wood for
I
me?
am ready to hold your wood.
The first thing she said was, just because I'm happily married doesn't mean I can't win this date for my daughter. Keep in the back of your mind that she is happily married.
Woo! Look out! Woo! I like big power tools. Woo!
I think Diane has pretty good experience handling tools.
Why do they keep adding weird sexual tension moments in these freaking episodes? It makes me uncomfy!
I'm more into the girly girl than the tomboy. But the fact that she has the tomboy experience, that's just like, you're getting the best of both worlds there, so that's awesome.
Well-rounded.
Well-rounded?
Well, no.
I know what that means.
So you'd say your daughter's pretty well-rounded. I'm Diane, and, yeah, I'd say she's pretty well-rounded. I know what well-rounded means.
You want to know what she looks like?
I would like to know what she looks like.
Dark hair, beautiful green eyes, and best asset is her cute little, derriere.
Yes!
I'm just gonna put a clip of me laughing in here, just because that's funny to me. So, there you guys go.
I like Bush, he likes Bush, whatever. Get teased about it, but, you know, well, that's good. That's a good thing.
I like Bush, she likes Bush. And then Clint said, I like Bush. And then she said, well, that's good. So just keep that whole thing in mind. Keep that also in the back of your mind.
What is April's dating life like at the moment?
She dates a lot. I'd have to say in the last 7 months, she's probably gone out with like 10 different guys. Bad boy, pretty boy, you know, kind of playing the field.
Okay. April's either pretty, slutty, or pretty slutty.
I don't know how appropriate that was. Like, once again, you had to pull the MTV producers out of their realm for that. And I just don't think that that was very needed. All right. Moving on.
What is your relationship like with April?
April and I are really, really close. We have like that, you know, ESP thing.
What does ESP mean? Okay, so it's bullcrap. All right, cool. All right. All I needed to know.
Put your booty down and tell me everything that happened.
What do you want to hear?
Well, you know the #1 question.
Oh, yeah. Is he hot?
Yes.
He's absolutely gorgeous.
Was he?
Cute guy. You're not going to believe it. His name is Clint.
No way.
How is that funny? That's not funny. There's no joke there. There is no joke. Nothing about that was comical.
Did you tell him about my booty?
Yeah, I said your best asset was your cute little booty.
Awesome.
Did you tell him about my perky butt? Did you communicate with him that my biggest asset is my derriere? Why is she hitting that home so hard? Why does this show exist? And why can I not stop watching it?
Did you bring up any politics?
I told him you were conservative, you know, that we did like Bush. And actually, he said he likes Bush, too.
That's awesome.
So he's not a whiny little liberal.
Why is that needed? That's kind of mean. Just like, hey, he's not a stupid, whiny little liberal. That's just not needed. Okay, so this part of the episode now, all 3 of the moms come back and he chooses which daughter he wants to date. So, let's get into that. Now also keep in mind that the first daughter, we didn't even see the date for. It wasn't interesting. I'm gonna cut that part out anyway. It's just gonna be down to the 2.
I'm at the beach, and it's time to tell which one of these 3 moms has the daughter I want to take back to the barn and milk.
What? Why would you say that? That's a weird thing to say, man. You know what, Clint? Everything you say is a weird thing to say, so I'm not gonna hit hard how weird you are once again, but what does that mean? Alright guys, it's time for me to choose which one of their daughters I want to take to the barn and milk. What?
It's time to saddle up and pick a daughter. Woohoo!
Woohoo! That's right, Clint, it's time to saddle up and pick a daughter. Whatever that means.
Diane, when you first told me that April liked Bush, I was really excited. Until I realized it was George W. Bush. I'm sorry, I do not want to date your daughter.
That's okay. I don't know the difference, but meet my beautiful daughter, April.
Yes, that is right. He said that he was excited that your daughter liked Bush until I realized it was Bush the politician. And that, my friends, is pretty much where we realize, okay, I've watched too much of this show and I probably need to stop. So, a quick recap for all of the people who sincerely care about what happened. Clint picks Tennille, and then Tennille really awkwardly steps out of the limo and, you know, kisses Clint in a really weird way. And then they walk off into the sunset together. It's beautiful, it's memorable, and it's weird as crap. So you know what? Sorry, Tennille's mom. You can no longer date your daughter because she is now happily dating Clint. And this whole thing, it makes me wildly uncomfortable. There's no way I'm the only one that feels this way, and if you do feel this way, please make sure to comment down below. Also, I want to thank Raise Energy for sending me free energy drinks. They're actually really cool. They send me energy drinks to keep me energized to make these videos for you guys. If you want to, you can go order a case of them down in the description below. Use code ADVANCE for 15% off. It's really, really, really good. If I had to recommend a flavor, I'd probably say Apollo. I really like it. It's kind of like it's like a berry flavor. It tastes a lot like Star Blast from Mountain Dew, if you know what that is. It's really good. So yeah. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like down below. And until next time, I guess just peace off, I guess. I don't know. Just like, bye.